Greetings everyone. Today we play rabbit chess. I will share my thinking as we go, so I hope this will be interesting and instructive. I'm only 6 points short from my peak rating, so maybe we can break a new record today. Let's see. All right, let's start. Welcome. And we have a poll in the chat how it's going to be today. How far can we go in 3 hours? My plan is to play 3 hours today, and there are 4 different options. We reach 2600 or narrowly new record, or few points up or down, or we are going to drop a lot, which is the worst option, at least in my opinion. Okay, let's see. We have Queen's Gambit. Now we have Catalan. I have played this line a lot. And then A5. This is the main option for black, but I think this is equally good, or almost as good as Bishop E7. And now we have a interesting battle. Can black create something on queen side with extra pawn, or is white's compensation in center, or king side something real? And that's the question. Okay, B5, knight E5, rook here is very typical. Position. Okay, B3 tries to break queen side. I can't remember now what is the best move according to the theory, but maybe taking here is at least fine. And then B4. But then, of course, knight can get easy and nice outpost on C5. Maybe taking here is not the best idea if the plan is to put bishop on B7. But how was it? I think I should be fine here, but can't see the follow-up. What should I do now? Okay, I think I'm going to lose pawn in any case, so I think I should go here with my knight and take on C4 or A4, maybe C4, because then there's not so many pawns in the center. This was my plan, to make intermediate move, and then maybe taking here can give some time to arrange counterplay, or maybe C5. I don't know yet. Have to be careful with these tactics, of course. Good morning, welcome. Let's see. Queen C1. Okay, let's take here. C5 is, of course, the idea, but knight E5 Then something like rook here. If he takes, then queen d4, but knight f3. Okay, it's not so easy. What is the next move? Okay, let's play this way. If knight f6, knight e5, then f6 is usually an option. Actually, this one is hanging, so maybe I have time for c5 now, or maybe even plans with knight d7. c5 looks actually very nice, because then I have a chance to take here. Okay, let's play it. c5 before knight lands here. Now I think I have time for something like... okay, let's see. Knight is hitting here, but queen c7. Okay, but then, yeah, a5 might be a problem. Okay, knight will come here. That's clear. So, what should I do? What should I do here? You can take even here now. This didn't went as I thought. Okay, maybe I should play something like knight a6, knight c6, but this is not what I... yeah, I thought that I can take c5, but no, my a5 is so weak. I have to try to find a way to defend that pawn somehow. Knight d7, knight b3, then here he takes, I can take. Maybe it's playable, but of course, maybe there is chance to take here, and that trade is fine, actually. Yeah, it's better than fine. Okay. So, knight c5 looks still good. If he takes, I can take, and I'll probably taking here. Oh well, he can take. But I think I don't have any options, so let's take it. That was a bit surprising. Why he didn't take on a5? Now I might have chance to put some pressure on c4, and a5 is not hanging that much. Okay, maybe it is actually. Well, he offers the trade. Okay, let's trade. And then rook here. Okay, knight will jump here. And then it's tricky to defend this pawn, but maybe queen here, knight c6, and everything is still fine. Maybe queen c7 is actually better. Okay, let's see. Maybe c5 and knight c4, and then I have some problems with a pawn again. I don't know. There are some chances to create tactics against the king. I think white is better, but how much? Hard to say. Actually, c5 is also an option, because I can take. After trade, he can take here. So, okay. Queen c5. So he can take a5. So let's do this. Then c5. Uh-huh. Okay, that was a surprise. Queen here. I try to get some play. And now queen here. I'm not going to trade, of course. Queen f6, maybe knight d4. Actually, knight d4 looks very strong, but it's not that strong. Queen b2, so have to wait. Actually, queen f6 and the same plan. Because there is no queen b2, at least not now, but maybe queen king goes to g2 anyway. c5 looks very strong, I don't know why. Maybe it's not so strong anymore because... Uh-huh. I can't see the point. What he's doing. Okay. But, yeah. Okay, is he trying to trade queens again? Knight e5, knight e4. Aha, this pawn is actually hanging, but can he take it? Yes, he can. This is not an option at all. Okay, so maybe I have to take the knight because otherwise this is dropping. So this looks more or less equal after rook c5. And queen c7 if queen goes here. Okay, that one. Interesting. Let's play this way. Oh, there might be some rook b8. Okay, let's see. b7, I mean. But is this rook a bit clumsy here? Maybe it's not anything real, but still. If queen comes here, suddenly rook f5. Do I try too much? Too much here. Maybe this is just the draw. Okay, let's try. Okay, but then there's queen c6. Okay, he lost his way now. Somehow, surprisingly. There was no real danger, but okay, let's see. I don't think he has perpetual, but yeah, queen c6. Only one check, and then king goes to f7. If queen goes here, everything is under control. I can bring my king to queen side like that way. Or is it easier to put here? I don't know actually. I think it's the same. I think it's not a good idea to take this c4 pawn because it can protect my king. Maybe I can take it, but it's unnecessary. So I just keep it on the board. Oh, lost that one, but the idea was, of course, defend all those pawns, but suddenly I forgot to defend that one. Now I have to be more careful. Okay, maybe I take this one. Oh, now I lost. Oh. Oh, I got... This is unbelievable, actually. Now I'm losing. Okay, have to be careful not to lose that kind of way. This is embarrassing, of course. G4 is winning. Oh no, oh no. Oh, this went this way. Oh no. It was so easy win. It was so easy win. Do I have any chances anymore? Oh no, I don't know. It's F4. Okay, let's put the king here. Few last tricks to try. Ah, okay, it's check. I can't see anything today. Oh, that was so terrible. I think I haven't blundered that way in rabbit games before. Of course, my plan was that I can play something like that, but actually rook is hanging there. Oh no, I was so close to win this one, and then it could be new record, I guess, or I can't see. Is there info? Okay. Yeah, oh, only 4 points. Okay, but that was terrible. Terrible start, but good morning. That was really embarrassing start. How I can make this kind of blunder? That's too common mistake for me, because I have done lots of that kind of blunders that I'm just winning, and I don't concentrate that my opponent still plays something. Have to win those winning games. It's much easier that there's something going on and you have to concentrate, because I just talk and forget that the game is still going on. Okay, now we have real game, but oh, did I blunder already? If I take here queen h5, so I have to take with the bishop. I would like to take with bishop. Yeah, I to trade these bishops, but suddenly this plan is too good for white, so have to change the plan. Okay, knight will jump here, so we have some problems. Queen here, rook here, and oh, knight g5. Maybe bishop d6. Oh, but after knight g5, I can't defend these both pawns. I can take here and then bishop f6. There's at least some tricks. Okay. Early problems again. Bishop d8. If he takes, I can. Oh, I can't really. Is this pinned or trapped? Not really. Not really. Okay, what should I do? What should I try? Let's say that way. Okay, if bishop takes king g7, and then those pieces are hanging at least. Okay, and if he takes with the knight, then rook f7, and maybe there's a slight chance that queen h5, queen e7, check, I can go here. It's not looking good at all, but what can I do? I think it's the only chance. Oh, there is bishop g6. I missed that one too, but maybe this queen knight is entrapped. Bishop g6. Aha, that one. My idea was to play king here, but actually it's not working because yeah. Okay, let's play here. King goes. Okay, he has many different kind of options, and I'm dead already. This is not. This is not good at all. Okay, 2 losses in a row. The first one was, of course, winning, but this one went because that first game. Sometimes it's very hard to reset and start to play again. Okay, I think here we don't have anything. He just takes here. And now rook f3. Game over. Horrible start. Have to resign. So I have lost to 20 points already. Okay, let's see. What was the mistake? I think it was f5. I mean, okay, I can take here. And this one. Okay, but there's draw. Okay, there is no draw. Okay. I think I have seen this, but I was so tilted after the first game that I didn't even consider that option. Maybe I'm having a bad day. Let's see. This day has just started. Maybe knight f3, just this way, and then bishop goes here. Seems to be quite natural. Now c3 with the idea to get b4. Is this an option for black? Well, I think bishop e5, queen here, knight c3 is a line. Knight f5 here, but then he can take here. Well, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? A3? Is this too slow? Or knight d2? Actually, why not knight d2? Because queen here, then c3, b5 works. Okay, let's play this way. At least it feels like a way to play. Yeah, that's the right attitude. Just a bad start. My plan was to play something like 3 hours today, but if I'm going to play this way, maybe 3 minutes is enough. Okay, d4 looks quite interesting. Knight e3 is coming. Okay, g5. Wait. If I take here, then pawn structure is going to get ruins, but of course that one is also very dangerous looking. I'm calculating this kind of line, so h3 takes here, bishop here, queen here. The plan is to prevent this, but well, after queen c7 here, bishop b5 could be something. Okay, maybe I can play this way. Or should I play c3 queen here? That knight e3 is nothing really. Or queen d3, bishop d3, and then takes here, taking on f5. Oh, g5 looks very good move. Maybe I should take it, and when he takes here, just bishop e2 or check. Okay, he's two pawns down. So but now there is chance to take here after queen a5, because this goes with check, and then actually queen and knight are very well placed. There is going to be very dangerous threats already. Maybe I should play something like h3 and forget this pawn. Bishop e2, bishop takes c5, castling, but then knight e3. I think this looks a bit suspicious choice, because now I can develop the bishop with check, and I can castle and try to create something on, I mean in the center. Even queen e1 might be a move, queen e2 as well, if queen comes here. But at least now black king is in danger. Okay, maybe I have choice, this kind of choice. But actually I don't have that kind of choice. So castling, Okay, let's castle. And maybe I can hold both pawns if bishop goes here, for example. Maybe there is chance to play h3, but then g6, and at least I have some threats on. Okay, bishop g7. This looks very slow, but maybe it's possible. Maybe it's even the best one. Should I give this chance to him? Maybe if I can win this, then c pawn is strong. So maybe h3 is the move, because then g4 might be a good option. I can just play this way then. But why not c4 first? C3. Okay, c3 without any complications. Let's play this way. Looks much better. Actually, after castling, there is no queen a5 because knight is hanging. And I think this is already a very big positional threat, because trading here, then I'm pawn up, or actually, yeah. I think that's a start. Don't deserve anything, because it was so horrible, but of course now we can try to win games. Let's see. Have to speed up a bit, not to lose on time. Taking here, No time for g4, I guess. I would like to play b4, but bishop takes c3. Maybe it's good time to give the bishop pair. Yeah, because this bishop guards this pawn so well. Then we can just play something like rook e1 and later g4. But I don't want to do this immediately, because it weakens my king, and I think it's unnecessary. Even knight e5 looks pretty good. Maybe queen here. It's very hard to find counterplay against c5 now. b6 is not working. Oh, actually he can do that. If I take here, then rook goes here, and suddenly it's good for black if rook takes here, because these pawns are getting very weak. So I think b6 is the best move. But still, I can take and play a4. And if I can take here with the bishop and play a5, then white is probably winning. But black has time to prevent that. If I take here immediately, for example. Okay, let's forget that, because I think he's trying to get the knight on e4, which looks quite good plan. Maybe queen here. This is a kind of threat, but major plan is to get queen here somewhere. I think I can even sacrifice egg chains, because then I have two pawns and good prospects to attack, and also some prospects to get play on queen side. Okay, there is open file and it helps to play with rooks, but still. Okay. Should I prevent knight e4 with knight e2? Actually, I think I should. I would like to play more active way, but maybe this is a better choice now. Queen comes here, and if knight returns, then we can play knight f3. I think e5 is not an option. So let's play this way. And okay, I might have this kind of threat, but it wasn't really my plan. But still, playable option. Okay, let's see. Queen here, or maybe queen. Queen here is a mistake because then c5 is hanging. Okay, I'm thinking too much now. I have to decide what to do. Let's play here. I think knight b3 looks pretty good, but maybe even better is to put knight here. If b5, then a3. It's very important to prevent b4, because then this bishop is alive. And now I think I have good chances to prevent every counterplay plans. Okay, queen c4 is a move if I play rook e2, so have to do something else. Let's see, knight h4. Okay, he has something like this, but then maybe bishop g3 or... Okay, what should I do now? What should I do? Okay, let's play rook d1. Maybe it wasn't the best plan, but time trouble is already here. Maybe knight d4 and trading all these minor pieces. King is weak, should be something, and now I try to follow this plan, trading important defender, and yeah. Not so easy. Well, should I wait? I mean, if I take it here immediately, it might help black's position somehow. Queen here, I can take, and then take here. Queen is dropping, so maybe this is the only move, but then I can take here. No e5, and okay, this pin might be something, but not e5. I think I'm having good chances now, but of course something can go wrong easily. For example, e5 in the right moment, so have to be careful. Rook f1 looks very good. I think I'm going here like this way. Would like to find checkmate somehow, but maybe it's too complicated, or is it? Queen here. Okay, I think it's working. But I'm trading those blunders now. Okay, at least I won now. 1K. Okay, was it rematch? Let's play c5. What is this? Okay, knight c6, d5. I don't want to play Mora Gambit. So that's why I don't take on c3. This looks fine, at least. At least fine, maybe even good for black. There is some line that the white plays knight e1 and f3, and suddenly this knight is in trouble, and I try to remember, is there a real danger after e6 or not? But I can't remember now. Okay, let's play e6. Maybe bishop here or here are also options for black, but let's see. Knight b4. If white takes and plays knight g5. Okay, this is quite hard. Hard. Rook here. f5. But then my knight is a bit trouble. Little bit wrong placed. How to make this work? I can't believe that I have already made a mistake, so maybe I can sack this e4 in those lines. Okay. This is very active way to play, and usually it works. I see some plans with knight d3 and queen takes d4, or bishop goes here. But I'm not sure. Maybe this is wrong plan. Okay, now he doesn't get chance to attack on e4 anymore. Maybe he's planning to play knight e1 and then f3. So can I play knight d7, bishop d7 at all? Maybe I should. But still, okay, there is f6 and h4, and then there is square. Okay, I trust that resource, and then have to hop back, and then knight here. Maybe h6 is better than f6. The idea is to get knight here. It's not the best piece here, but center is closed, and maybe there's chance to get knight on g6. Knight e1, h6, h4. Then I have chance to play this one because f3. Then we have a square on g3. Maybe this is working for black, but it's very risky line to put knight on e4. That wasn't my first plan, but somehow things went wrong, and at least maybe it wasn't that wrong, but anyway, he played this kind of line I haven't seen, and that was the reason why I was a bit worried about how to continue. I think this is not real danger or anything like that. Good morning, welcome. Queen b3. Now I think I can play f6 because his development is not ready at all. f3, f6 looks very strong plan. If he takes, I can take with the bishop, and if I castle, I miss some chances to play g5 actually. G5. Maybe I can play g5 immediately, because after g4, knight takes d4 is a real threat, and if I get my pawn here, then I can try to create very strong attack and castle here maybe. This looks very tempting. Should I play it? Knight d2 or knight c3, then g4, he takes, I can take here, and then I can break his king's position. Okay, it's so tempting. I have to try it for dynamic chess. Let's do it. Let's create attacking plans. Of course, f6 is more solid and probably better, but this looks very tempting. I think something like b5 is not ruining my chances, because then I can get other knight to c4 and I can castle long. Okay, he tries to get knight on d2, I guess. Okay, let's push pawns forward. I don't want to do this immediately, because then he can get knight on d2. But if he plays this first, I can play this way. He takes, I can take this knight, and then I'm ready for pawn takes g2. And it's different. Okay, he goes there anyway. And maybe I have to take, but I think I'm fine. I'm fine. Probably I'm fine. Am I? Oh, well. Okay, let's take there, because I don't have any options. I think I should castle and try to get my king on b8, because I can't really push forward. My king is here. b5. Oh. No, okay, there was queen c7, so I wasn't blundering anything. b5, I have knight a5 and b6. Probably we can get those pieces off the board very quickly. Rooks and maybe queen. Then g5 might get weak, but of course there's some counterplay, and I can play g4. Maybe f6 to get something. I mean, some extra pressure on d4. Okay, this is interesting position to play. I don't know who is better. We both have some plans. and some weak spots. Maybe my king is a bit weak. d4 might get weak. Maybe I have some chances on king side. Maybe he has some chances on queen side. Interesting position. By the way, there is a poll in the chat, so feel free to vote if you haven't. Okay, b6 is must, so don't have to think about it. I think we go here because now it takes some time to get rid of this knight. Can I take here? I think I can, but is it the best option? Maybe it's not actually. Maybe I should take on d2 and try to play rook c8 or something like that. It's a bit boring. I don't want to do that. Okay, can I do this? Okay, I try. Maybe he has rook b3, queen b3, and a pawn might go forward, but let's see. Maybe I trade both rooks. That's the plan, and then there is no real danger on a file. And I think he should do something like, I don't know, what was it? But maybe there was chance to prevent this rook trade. Now if he goes here, I can go here, and I think there is no time to create anything on a file. And actually, I think I can create some play now. What is... I don't know what is that endgame knight versus bishop. That might be equal or... Okay, very brave play because f6 looks very tempting actually. Okay, let's play f6. If queen comes here, suddenly I can have some chances. Okay, and then I think his king is more vulnerable than mine. But let's see. The knight is not getting here or here because e3 is so weak. So I like my chances here. Actually, king can go here. Yeah. And then, is this a plan? Maybe. So, what should I do? What should I do? Maybe this one to provoke that one. But then queen can go here. Okay, let's play this way. I think this knight is very slow. It's not going anywhere in few moves, and I can do that to prevent knight jumps. If knight jumps here, then actually this might be already serious threat. Okay, he played that without okay, without this. Okay, let's move on. How to get in his position? Is this a plan? Maybe. Okay, I try to find something. It's not so easy. Queen comes here. So this is quite equal. Really? That is very, very surprising choice. Okay, I come back. He opens his king. What is going on? Maybe the plan is to get there. Okay, now I see, but still looks very suspicious because I have queen f3, and if he checks, I can go here. I think it's no chance to get king here because my queen is already on f3 then. Okay, he's losing the knight. This was clearly self-destruction from his side. There was no need to play e4. Okay, sometimes things go wrong. Yes, it is, but I don't have time to stream later. This is my usual time. Actually, usually I start right now, but today I was starting a bit earlier, and maybe it was good that no one saw those games, because I plundered a whole rook in totally winning position without any risks, and that was so awful that it was better that there wasn't too many eyes. Okay, interesting. Let's see a few key moments from the game, because I'm just curious. Did I play wrong way in the opening? As we can see, there's many ways to play. e5 is actually a move here, like it's d takes c3, but if we play d takes c3, that is what white wants to have. Okay, this is correct way, but should play bishop f5. Somehow I didn't even consider that one. I was thinking bishop g4, and in those lines, yeah, there's queen b3, because now b7 is a bit weak. This diagonal get weak, and if I take here immediately, then my knight is entrapped. So this was a problem, and that's why I played e6. Okay. So it's very important to play bishop f5 after castling e6, and it seems to me that there is no any tactics against e4, because bishop gives good protection, and this plan is not working because d4 is hanging, f6 is available. If queen comes here, we can defend that easily, but still it's not so easy. Let's see. Oh, we should take here. Okay, these lines are not easy to find. Maybe queen takes d4. Yeah, this way, and then we have very strong passers in the center. If bishop takes here, we have very nice bishop pair, good center, space advantage. There are no good squares for those knights. c5, e5 might be okay, maybe not e5, because this diagonal or that diagonal is good to keep open, but sometimes c5 if knight jumps here. But maybe we can do without that, just to keep options open for this dark square bishop. Okay, anyway, here I wasn't too worry about here anymore, but g5 seems to be too risky decision. Okay, it's playable according to the computer, but still playing castling and f6, this is more solid. I should play this way, but somehow I was too curious about this idea, because there is a great chance that we can have interesting fighting game. Actually, I was thinking about this choice. I can't remember, was it here or maybe it was earlier, or I don't know. But it seems that this might be the way to play here. I castled here and now, okay, f4. Aha. Okay, maybe f7 is too weak. Or just queen d3 first. It's very flexible. Knight can jump here, and actually this is very strong looking plan. If I play b6, then this a4 a5 will open the a file, and I am in trouble. So this wasn't good plan at all. Oh, I could take here and push d4. Small tactics. I missed that one. Okay, let's see. This is equal, but now this might be self-destruction plan. Not yet, but okay. This is still playable, but have to keep the knight here and queen here. And okay, that was it. Okay, let's play more. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Let's try to keep the quality. Good quality, I mean. Okay, this is interesting line. We analyzed this line in our opening lab stream. Okay, g6 weakens these pawns, and that's why I think bishop d3, queen here, and queen has done her job here already. So queen here, knight f3, and yeah, white should have something, some edge. Later c4 or standard plans with h4, h5. Okay, this plan looks a bit suspicious to me, because I'm going here anyway. And b4, bishop here. Okay, he prevents that plan, but now b5 is a weak square, and that's why I think I can even play a4 here. Maybe I can play something else. Maybe c4. Okay, let's play this way. I would like to keep this diagonal open for my bishop, so that's why no f4 plans. Of course, bishop, knight was hanging on g1, but still, usually it's better to keep these pawns here, and if you like to move some of them, just do this, because it gives good prospects for attack. Okay, maybe castling is an option. Maybe h4 is an option. I like to play this way because it gives good chances to create something on king's side. Okay, let's see. Maybe knight here, or should I bring this knight? Okay, let's play this knight here. Maybe knight b3. Okay, he might play this way, but still, this looks like a battle plan. Or knight g5, knight f3, and suddenly there is already sacrificing plans. And okay, This might be the best line according to the computer, at least it looks like the move. But I would like to do something else, like knight g5. Is this really coming here? Might be. Okay, maybe I should play this plan to get b4. But knight will come here anyway. But I have b4 takes. I can take with the knight actually, yes. This gives me good prospects because I can trade or get my knight on d4. But is it better than this one? Knight jumps here. Knight here. Knight here. Rook here. Well, at least black is in play. But if I take here, then I think I am having some edge. So let's play b4. I think he can't really sacrifice the queen. It's too much. So let's play b4. My idea is to take with the knight, and if I can trade those bishops, then I have bishop there. Of course, I might take here, but the other plan is to get bishop on f6. And this pawn is not a problem. I can play c4. In some cases, I can even sack the pawn. My king is going to get here, and there is no safe place for this king. After taking here, b file is open. This dark square color complex is giving good compensation, and actually I think pawns are even at the moment. I haven't sacrificed anything, but usually in this type of positions white has sacrificed one pawn, but now it's equal. No. Actually, I have to be careful. If bishop goes here, and if I, let's say, if I play bishop f4, then queen sack is actually a very interesting option, because I'm going to lose my another rook as well. So after bishop e7, I can't even play bishop e3. So I have to castle. It's not a problem, but I have to know that one. Sometimes rook comes in play like this way, but here I think it's better to castle and play c4 and use d file, because this rook can get stuck on g6 in some lines. Probably not here, but still. I just try to play quickly and practical way. And that's why I didn't even consider these plans now. Okay, knight will go to g4. My first plan was to take it, but It might be better to keep this bishop. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this knight can be quite good for black, so maybe we should trade it. Yeah, let's trade it. And the rook might be in not trouble, but a little bit misplaced on h6. Oh, is there a chance to play g5 in some lines? Okay, let's see. c4 is the plan, but I don't want to let these moves happen. Okay, rook b1 might be a move. Queen c7 or queen d8. It hits here. Maybe queen f4 and queen e3, queen f4. So let's put rook here. But if my queen is here, but I think this is too slow. Slow plan, because if rook goes somewhere, let's say here, there's no f6 because g6 is always hanging, and yeah, f5 is not a good option. Maybe it can be in some lines, but I think I can play on queen side. And these bishops are not finding any good squares, especially this one, like in French. Usually this bishop might be a problem, and I think this might lead good chances for white. C file, B file. Let's check a few lines. Queen f4. This is not an option, so let's follow the plan. And also I want to prevent rook a4. That might cause some problems. Actually, knight g5 might be a move, because this bishop is very important defensive resource, but I don't want to give that option to take here too early. That's why queen f4. Okay, let's think for a while. Yeah. After queen c7, I can play queen g3 even. Yeah, or g3, because then I can en passant this pawn, and whenever queen takes here, there is a check, and then I can take here. Okay, what is this? Maybe it was just blunder. Yeah, I can't see the point. Okay, blunders happen. Queen e8, of course, but still, the pressure is still there. It's not easy to find a way out. Okay, maybe king here, but then I just drop back the bishop, and maybe my rook comes back to king side. Well, that is brave decision, and maybe bad one. There should be some kind of checkmate plan. If I take here, rook here. No checkmate, but okay, he can't really take because rook is hanging, so this is free pawn. And then I can get my another knight to g6, g3, for example. Okay, let's take here. I have won 3 pawns, and even in that worst case, when this bishop somehow drops, I'm still winning. Okay, is this the worst case scenario? G4. If he takes here, I can take, and then rook is dropping, and actually G5 is already coming. So now bishop is guarded by the pawn, and queen f4 is coming after rook g7. So no problems, I guess. Okay. Why not to play g5? He will take, I will take, takes, and in the end, my bishop is dropping. So queen f4, and then g5. Okay, I have to speed up a bit, but this should work. Maybe king here, rook here, and then push the pawn. Of course, there are many ways to win this, but as I lost the first game, have to be careful. Not to let that happen again. So maybe knight d4. We can trade, take this rook in play, prevent bishop e8, and so on. Okay. Let's put the king here, just in case. We can have g-file. Maybe it would be good idea to put bishop on f7 and then g3, g6. Okay, is this hanging? It's very hard to concentrate this kind of game anymore because this is so much winning, but as we saw, I lost the first game, which was as much winning than this one, so have to be careful not to let that happen again. But I think this is just winning because rook here, and then queen g4. There's no tricks anymore. e5 is not hanging. Checkmate will follow. Yeah. Yep. All right. To the next game. Oh. So we have Rakos in defense. Kind of mainline. But he didn't trade here, so we have something. This is a bit different. I think knight d7 is a move here. And we can play without g5. I think c5, and this might transpose to Nimso Indian, or this is at least Nimso Indian like. Now we take here. The plan is to take c3 and queen a5. I think I have seen this kind of plan before. Maybe the best move is to put, actually rook c1. Then we have knight e4. But then queen d4. So should I take here first? I'm not sure. Okay, let's play this way. It's very flexible. And there is an extra option to take on a2. So rook c1 I can probably take here immediately because this pin. So, and b2 is also hanging. Okay, sounds like fair. 3 points for winning and 15 for losing. But this time it's 2 points for winning and 14 for losing. Should not lose. Okay, let's see what white is going to do. I think queen d4 is a move, but then bishop takes c5. That was my plan. It hits the queen and wins the pawn back. And if queen goes somewhere, d2 for example, then we can go back. And okay, let's take here. Oh, he might have something like queen a4, but then black should be at least fine after trading. Knight c3, knight e4. This bishop is doing nothing there, and we have very strong pressure on c3 already. Actually, after rook c1, knight c5, this is coming, and it seems to me that black should have at least initiative there, but maybe even edge. Okay, but other option is to play queen b6 or queen b4. Okay, Okay, maybe it's time to think now. It's a quite critical moment, actually. But I think we will win a tempo here. And it looks very promising. Okay, there's a3 move, but still we can take and create some pressure. Okay, let's take here. And then bishop b4. This might be the only move. And now knight e4. Rook c1. Actually, long castling might be a move, because the idea is that white might get d5 back, but maybe it wasn't that good. Okay, bishop b5 comes after knight b6. So, but still, I might have chance to play bishop d7 and take this with the king. My plan is to get king here if knight checks, gives check on e5, and my knight covers c4 and d5, and it's very likely that I can get my rook on c8 in time. So let's play knight b6. This is very tempting option, might be the best one, but still I think black is getting very quick development and c3 is dropping many cases. Looks like a plan. This is very tempting, but I think king is very well placed on e6. And the plan is to take here with the bishop and get rook on c8. Okay, this is quite obvious, and then rook c8. This is much better than this rook, because then we have extra option to put king here if this looks too exposed square for the king. Now c3 is dropping. Knight has some plans against f2 also. So after king d3, one plan might be to play f5 with the idea to g5 and then f4, and suddenly there is a fork. Oh, but actually bishop comes back and black is just losing 2 or 3 moves without having anything. So let's do something else. And what else? Maybe knight c4. It prevents knight e5 and prevents rook d1. Prevents everything almost. The other idea is to play rook c5 and double the rooks. That might be the most effective plan, actually, because there is no good way to defend this guy. Of course, rook c4 looks more active, but there's knight e5. I think there is no point to play g5 now, because then white might have some play, and actually this bishop might come here. And that's actually a very good plan for white, but I think there is no time to do that. Even f6 prevents that. And it's quite clear that black's knight are much better than knight and bishop. Okay, let's check few lines. Rook c5. Is this tactically correct? There's no c4. Yeah, and after bishop g3, we have f6, and this is already dropping, or we can do that. So let's play rook c5. This one we can... Oh, we can't take because this is available. Okay, some problems. After c4, we can't take here because this check... Oh, actually, it works. So can we take this with the knight? And anyway, there was chance to play rook c8 because this one was hanging. So no problems. Okay, let's see. What is going on? Oh, he can't really take here twice because this one is dropping. So it looks like we can play rook c8. If he takes, then king has to go d2. But then we have at least rook d5, and this plan wins the pawn. Or we can win it many ways. Okay, let's put it here. This is tempting option, but of course black is winning after that. This is very good example that this bishop can got in trouble or out of play in these kind of positions. Wait, g4. How I can get that rook in play? Maybe f5, h5. Okay, no problems, but still it was a little bit annoying to see that I didn't see that one beforehand. h5, then I can take and release the rook. So h5, there is no that kind of plan. So h5. Everything is fine, but it was a short moment that I felt that something is not right. Everything is under control, yes, like always. There are so many options in chess that you can't see them all. Yeah, but only for a moment. Now we are back in the track. Okay, this one is hanging. We can go after that, but might be the best idea might be to trade rooks. Then we can collect those pawns like berries. Where are those berries? Let's go after this one. Okay, I don't want to check here from there because then he might get a chance to make my rooks more passive. This is much better way, and actually might be the only way to win h2 immediately. c4, well, it's nothing. I can play this way, yeah. Hopefully he plays bishop f4. I would like to play my variation against the London system. No one plays it anymore. Okay, c5 was the line, or maybe it wasn't actually. Rook c1 gives some edge for white, so let's castle. This pin is enough to protect d5. Maybe it's not so famous variation, but at least I like to play it. Okay, here is a good moment to decide what to do. c5 might be the move, and take here and then c4. Okay, let's play c5. Actually here, maybe the best idea is to wait and play this a bit later, because otherwise knight might jump here. Bishop e6. If he takes, we can do that, and that should be good for black. But actually, queen b3, b6. He can take and put queen here. Okay, knight d7, and everything works. I would like to play this one. Knight e5. Can I do that? c4, knight e2, and the plan is to play e4. Okay, maybe I should start with knight c6. If he takes, I can do that, and then this will drop. Okay, this looks more active. Maybe c4 is an option for white, but then we can trade. Maybe there is going to be isolated d pawn. Okay, c4 might be a move here now, because rook is b1, and maybe I can win a tempo with bishop f5. Let's see. Okay, not so easy. Maybe b6, but then he can take. And okay. Yeah. So okay, what should I do? What should I do? Maybe queen e7, but then rook comes to b5. Rook d8. Rook d8. Okay, let's play rook d8. If he takes here, I can take on c3. And now there's a good chance that he can't find useful moves against my c4 plan. For example, knight d2 is too early. I don't have to play c4. Maybe I will play bishop queen e7, bishop e3, e6, I mean. Okay, what is this? At least c4, bishop f5 looks very tempting. Now, okay. Is he trying to trick me somehow? Bishop f5 and then bishop g4. Who is having fun? There. Okay, after knight d2, I have c4. This is the only way. Aha, okay, this is very tricky line, actually. Bishop f5, bishop d3, bishop g4, and then the plan is to play c4, and then bishop goes back, and suddenly this skewer is working. Okay, let's try it. I think it's good enough for rabbit chess. Okay, he can play this way, but then at least then we won a tempo, and that should be useful. I think there is no chance to let this happen. It's king's position is too weak, but okay. He can win this one and that one, losing one pawn here. But then I can get my rook in play very quickly. What was the plan? Here, okay. At least queen e7. Then b6. I would like to take with this with the queen. If I play b6, but actually why? Why not b6? If he takes, I will take rook here. Is this weak? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's play queen e7 or rook d7. There's knight e5 kind of moves. Okay, but this is not so easy because rook b5. Oh, b7 is hanging still. c4, rook here. Then bishop f5. Queen comes here. I think I can't sacrifice the b7. Sometimes it's a good idea, but maybe not here. What about rook c8? And then taking here. There's pin. Rook here takes. I don't know. This is very hard position to find precise moves, but let's play this way. I'm not too happy about this decision, but I can't find better move. Okay, wait. Maybe he could take there, but somehow he didn't. And okay, now I play c4. And I hope that there is no chance to play e4. I think I can get my bishop here now, and it's very powerful. This was like helping me. If knight e5, oh, that might be something actually. If I take, he will take, but knight d3, he has bishop e2. So maybe knight e5 is a move. This is an option, of course. He will take, I will take, and then queen goes here. Actually, that looks very strong. Oh, maybe I start with... Yeah, I have to go in that line. It's quite obvious. And it's very strong, actually. Oh, he took there. Aha. That was a surprise. I think I can win this and that. Okay, what is happening? But still, c-pawn is very important one. I think after... Oh, he has queen f3, but I think I can play this way even. Okay, let's see. Rook c1. Queen f6. He's taking here. Takes. Rook c8. Rook has to come here. Then my king goes forward. And yeah, I think my 3 pawns are enough to take care of these 4. and my king can go here after the queen trade. That's the plan. And I think his rook has to go here after these trades. No chance to do anything else because this is so quick. So he will take here. Oh, maybe he will take with, yeah, here. But then I can take here and then my pawns are even better. Okay, so I can't remember what was the line. I was thinking maybe there wasn't chance to take on f6, but still taking here and then that one. This is not good idea because the rook is wrong side. That's why rook here. King is too far. Or is it? Yes. But then, well, have to be very careful. Okay, he took there. That's surprising. Very surprising. Oh, maybe it's not actually. Because... Okay. Should I play d4 or not? Okay, let's see. c3. He will take. There's no c2 because he takes here with the check. Okay, yeah. What about rook b1? It's not working. Should I keep both rooks? Actually, I think I should. Okay, let's keep all those rooks because it gives me an extra option. Now he has to go here. There is no chance to get king here, and those passive rooks gives me extra option to get some attack. Yeah, this is much better. I think so. This might be still equal, but at least I have extra options. Would be mistake to trade those rooks. Okay, let's see. Rook b8 should be good because now rook b2 is real threat. Rook d3, then rook c8. Maybe it's nothing real, but still. If rook comes here, then rook a6, and I have made some progress, I guess. Not much, but some. If this happens, then maybe that one. Okay, it seems to be equal. Do I have any options to get pawn here? And no, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's try to play some moves. Maybe it's not a good idea at all, but is this an option to take here? At least then I have a passer here. He will play rook d4. Okay, maybe I should offer the draw soon, but let's see. Oh, he will trade those rooks. No, okay. Okay, maybe draw is fine if Okay, it was an interesting game, but let's play a new one. Yeah, by the way, there is a poll in the chat, so if you haven't voted yet, feel free to vote. And thanks for supporting me. One option is we reached 2,600. There are other options as well, but that one was of course the most optimistic option. But in first two games I lost. I played terrible blunder in the first game, and here we are now. I think c4, c5 is the main plan here, so no time to I mean, there is no reason to use time for knight f3 now. If castling, then c5 already, and this bishop, this knight is already in trouble. Have to go here. Of course, this trade might happen, but it helps white. Bishop is out of play. We can have knight d5. So it's better to keep queens, but now we can just develop the knight. F6 is not an option, and horrible position for white, for black. Maybe even h4, h5. I think I played this line once against some computer when I was playing some kind of bot races, and yeah, it was something like I can't remember now, but maybe it was quite good opponent, like 2,500 even, or 2,400. It was more like classical chess, because I played that one very slowly, using time and so on. Okay, let's concentrate this one. I think it's unnecessary to open this queen side, so let's take here. I think there is no real danger that black gets some play, but let's see. If pawn takes here, maybe bishop e2 or bishop c4. Bishop c4 looks very tempting because it's very good diagonal. Okay, let's put it here. Even in this case, which might be the best case for black, we have very good position. Okay, this is not a threat at all, so let's castle. If bishop goes here, we might go here. Takes, and we can keep those bishops. Aha, I would like to take with f-pawn to create some pressure on f7. Actually, if knight comes here, maybe knight b5 is an option. And then a4, queen here, and suddenly there is a great chance that that one will drop. Okay, I would like to play this one, but I think it's not the best. Okay, let's see. Oh, is this a threat? Queen e2 at least looks fine. Okay, let's play practical way. And then rook comes here if queen comes there, and maybe rook d1. Is this a threat? We have bishop d3 at least, but would be better to keep the bishop here. So let's play this way, and then bishop goes here. If rook comes there, we have at least rook c1. It's very hard to find good squares for this knight and this bishop. So white should be happy. Okay, this will go here. Now it's time for bishop g5, I guess. Trading those, and then maybe knight e4, knight d6. It's very tempting. And probably very good. This bishop is so bad. This knight is going to be a monster on d6, and if he trades, we can take the c8 square away, and this is kind of dream position for white. And if I'm going to lose this one, then I should stop playing chess, I guess. Let's see. Knight d6. Maybe he can play f6 after knight d6, so I have to be careful not to blunder anything. Okay, let's say rook c1. Of course, after f6, this is not so easy. White is having edge, it's quite obvious, but still there is some tricks left, and somehow there might be some problems. Chess is hard, as we know. So things can happen. But at least for now, this looks very good for white. This might be a plan. He will take here, and suddenly this goes with check, and my position is in ruins. So now let's say this plan. Let's do that. Why not? Or is it better to play this one first to stop knight c6? Maybe f6, but then there is no chance to get knight in play. Okay, this will come, but still. Yeah, I think we can use c-file. This is a bit strange because there are so many pieces pointing to f7, so I would like to create more pressure somehow. Knight c6, then this one he can't take because then it's just, yeah. Okay, if knight jumps here, then we have bishop b5. No chance to take here. It's losing. Maybe even h4, h5. Other plan is to put bishop here. It prevents f6 because g6 is hanging, and I think I should play this now, not trade. If knight jumps here, then I have to be careful with this tactic if he takes here. So king h1 is probably needed, but it's very hard to find other moves because g6 is so weak. So I will play king here after knight c6, or maybe even bishop e4, because it gives a chance to win this knight, and he can't really sacrifice in the center. Okay, and that one, and now at least we we don't have to worry about f6 anymore. G5 is of course a move, but maybe we go after this bishop now. We will trade it or have some chance to create pressure on e6. I think this might be kind of have to do move, and then c file gives great prospects for white. This is nothing real, but of course with this time control might lead some practical problems. Okay, I think I would like to take here and put my queen here. d5 is very weak. That should be good for white. Okay, let's take here. Of course, have to be ready that there is chance to take here. Okay, is this a move or not? At least looks very good move. This one is not so dangerous looking. So let's put the rook here. Maybe we can trade or maybe not. Suddenly this is not so easy anymore. I don't know. Okay, let's put the rook here. Is there some plans to take here and then my back rank is actually a problem, but he can take here and here, so it's not real threat. Okay, I will put my king here. Oh, but then there is real danger. So, okay, let's keep the rooks. I have to speed up now, not to lose on time. Would be too painful. Okay, I can jump here. What is the plan for him? I can't see why not to do this. f4. Okay, what is happening? He just sacrificed a pawn, okay. But then these are going to drop. I think so. Okay, he can go here, but then at least I have some tactical ropes. I can try to trade pieces that way, and black's king is wide open. Of course, this one might be an option as well. Actually, there's f4. Okay, suddenly I think I have to play very precisely. Okay, let's put the rook here, knight here. If queen takes, then rook f1. But then there's bishop g5. So, okay. What should I do? Maybe rook here, bishop here, queen. This one is, of course, kind of choice, but I would like to do something else. Rook here. Okay. Can I take this one? Is there something real after that? Not so easy. Not so easy. What about this one? Trading queens. Then we are having some edge. Yeah, but okay, now I'm losing my way somehow. Okay, this is hard. Okay, I do this. It's not the best, but I can't find better option, and kind of sad situation to play this kind of move. Maybe white is still better because this knight is awful. The plan is to play knight f4. Okay, somehow he played that way. Okay, maybe there's knight c5. I didn't see that one. Okay. And then knight activates. Okay, d4. Oh no. It's too strong. Now this is not going well. Okay, I was explaining too much because he got this kind of chances. Should concentrate more in the game. Well, am I going to lose this now? Maybe. Not so clear. But still, it was unnecessary to let this happen. Okay. Should I take it? Or try to hold? Maybe this wasn't the best idea. He can take here, yes, and then... Oh, awful. Well, what to do? Oh, that was wrong square, of course. Oh, that was surprising. He didn't play anything. What he just lost on time. There was many options to play quickly, but somehow there was no any moves. Okay, here I went wrong, of course. I was about to play this one, but I didn't see. Do I have anything real? Of course, I could just take it, and this is of course much better than what I did in the game. But somehow it's very hard to play this kind of move if you think that you have much better options. Hello, welcome. Thursdays I play with viewers. King here. I have knight f4. This knight is out of play. Okay. Oh, now we have Alex Rustemov. We have played a lot. For example, in Title Tuesdays, we have had interesting games. I have won, I have lost. So let's see what happens now. At least he has very good rating. Of course, this is kind of line where black is aiming for equality. Usually bishop takes bishop takes f3 happens. Let's see what we have here. Now I would like to play rook d1, c5. Okay, c5 is of course coming. If I can do that. What happens after the trade? Queen here. Am I better there or not? Hard to say. Maybe I am. So I will play queen b5. Knight is a bit awkwardly placed on b6. So I think I can... is there some knight d6? Moves. Looks strange. Decision, but maybe rook d1 is actually fine here. At least I have some space advantage. Okay, is bishop really good here? It's not clear. Knight e5 looks fine. If he takes, I can take, and yeah, okay, let's see. This is not an option. I think I have at least f3 or g4. White might be better. Not much, but somewhat. Okay, taking here. That might lead quite equal game. Can I take here with the pawn? Then... Oh, can I take... Oh, I can't. So, let's see. If I take here, he will take... I will take knight here, rook here. At least I have some chance to create play. Okay, of course, knight d5. Then taking here prevents f6 plans. And I should be at least a bit better. I think he can't really take with the f-pawn. This should get weak. My plan is to play a. Okay, he took it. So here we are. Here we are. Okay, a4. Is he planning to attack here somehow? Maybe. I would like to play queen here, but there might be some moves with the rook. Okay, bishop here. b5. Knight d2. Trading. Bishop g5. What is it? What is it? Well, queen c3. Okay, let's play bishop e3. Interesting position. Maybe b5 is playable, maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay. He tries to attack to my e5 pawn. But I think I can even play this one and then c4. Why not? Oh, there's queen... knight f4 plans. Okay, if I go here, knight here, rook there, and then, this is not working. Okay, what should I do? What should I do? Maybe bishop d2, but then bishop goes here. So I have some problems already. Can I do that? This kind of plan. But still there's same plans with... Okay, he played very well. Seems to be the case. Okay, c5, b5, knight d6. And then the plan is sacrifice the pawn, but it's not working. It's not working. Okay, what about knight d6 immediately? And then c4. Knight f4. I can take and take this back. Okay, so I think I have to go here now, because there is not going to be any other chance. So, but actually this might be the best plan anyway, because after c4, c5, there's a real chance that we are having very nice knight on d6. Okay, what is going on? Okay, but now we are going to win this pawn at least, but is there anything better? Okay, if I take here, he will take, and then he goes back. But after g3, knight has to go somewhere like here, and it's very good for me. Okay, I think he missed this plan, because this knight is not well placed on here. Now I'm having edge. Of course, time might be an issue here, but... Okay, let's see. I don't want to trade these pieces. Okay, he tries to get here. I will take, and then h3. Okay, let's take the pawn. This pawn is hanging, so no chance to trade rooks at the moment. Okay, he's trying to get there. Okay. This is very slow plan. I would like to do something quicker, but I can't see how to do it, so let's play this way. King f7, rook here, knight here, rook here, knight here, rook here. Okay, white is having some edge, I guess. But of course, he has so many minutes more than me that's important thing. Oh, that was a mistake. Why I played that way? Okay, let's play f3 because it prevents knight e4, and now g4. This is not an option, and these pawns are probably weak. Draw is of course likely, but still we can try to win this because bishop d4 is very good looking option if I'm not missing anything. Let's see, bishop d4. Is king going here? But it's very unlikely. Okay, it goes here, so if I go here, okay, maybe I should take here and take the draw. I mean, I have so active rook that I should keep this without problems. But of course, grandmaster opponent is of course always dangerous one. Might find some resources. Okay. Maybe b5. Not yet. c5 looks good, but then check might be something actually. And then king e5. I have to trade and actually... but there was rook d7. So, but anyway, c5 is my move here because I think he can't really do that. And oh, he just did. He just did. Rook b3. King here I can take. What is this? Do we have some problems? Why not b4? Let's play b4. No reason to afraid things, I guess. This pawn might get weak. I can do that, and then okay. Oh, is he really coming there? Oh, mouse slip. Today we have everything. Okay. Let's see, was it equal? I think it was. Oh, it's not anymore. Okay, he played very well. But of course, this is draw, but somehow I lost my way. Okay, I have to keep the rook here. This is kind of surprising. Okay, anyway, so it wasn't anything real. I mean, it doesn't change anything to play this way because now I'm losing. Okay, he played very well. Because I thought that I have many ways to keep the draw, but of course I was short of time trouble. But here, of course, I'm a bit better. I played this only because I was short on time. Of course, it's better to keep bishop. But this was a plan. I wasn't sure how to prevent that, and that was the reason why I took here. This is kind of surprised that I lost this one. I could even play A4. Okay, chess is hard. Very hard. Okay, let's see. He sent rematch, but I think I would like to play against someone else now. We have some history. and that after that kind of game, it's not so easy to play a new game against him. Okay, f6. Bishop b5 or f4. Okay, bishop d3, he can take here, maybe. Okay, c3 should be quite normal. This looks normal. Well, 92. I'm thinking that I would like to prevent knight h6 or h5. Yeah, h5 is the move to prevent. Yeah. So bishop e2. Usually black likes to do something like this, and if I play bishop e2, there's no h5, and then I have time to play my own things. Okay, this is unnecessary and might be kind of lost of tempo. Let's see, should I do this first or knight d2? I don't know. I don't know actually because sometimes this knight can jump here and hits my bishop. And also g5 taking here prevents some kind of early plans with that knight. Okay, g5 takes and g4. That is kind of positional threat, but there's no. Aha, yeah, but it's not working. There is no queen h4. Have to be careful because there is few tricks, and after those tricks, if white can avoid those tricks, then white should be better. Sometimes clearly better. Okay, but how I develop after 92? So, okay, let's play this one. I'm not sure at the moment. Should I play that one? Okay, he's just bleaching. not thinking. Is there any nuances? Yeah, maybe even g4. It looks risky, but if there are no room for these pieces, then I can just push those pawns because center is closed. But I have to be careful not to allow any kind of tactics. I can take here and then h4. So g4, h4. There's no h5, I guess, because this knight is going to get stuck. At least it's very hard to develop. Okay. Maybe taking on h5 is also an option after h5. What he's thinking? Is he thinking this option? But then my king goes here. There are no real danger. Okay, I have seen so many things in chess, so I'm not going to get mad about that mouse slip. We have had so many things already today that it was kind of thing you can expect today, but let's try to win as much as we can. I can't really see where is the compensation. Maybe there is no compensation, but let's see. Mouse slip compensation only. Okay, at least he tries to find something. And if I'm taking here, then there's real danger that something might happen, actually. Knight takes knight takes f5 is real deal. Okay, if I check this one, the plan is to play g7, but he can castle. Okay, but then this file is closed. So maybe there is a point to play this one. And if... The other idea is, of course, taking here and then bishop f2, trading bishops. Okay, he might castle and then there's knight takes e5 plans, but that should be good for white, but if I do this and then king goes somewhere, okay, g6 I will take, knight h5, g7 even, king e7, this is hanging and that one is hanging, so it's a mistake to play g7, but if I do this he can take and my bishop is somewhat hanging, so okay, this is not so easy. Bishop g4 might be a move. If he takes, I can take here, and if he takes with the knight, I can take, and this one drops. But there is positional plan that this file will get closed, so I will play this one. My plan is to make a bigger threat, and if he takes here, I'm very happy that this file is closed. Then I can just drop back the bishop somewhere, maybe here actually, to get this tactic works. Yeah. So maybe bishop g4 is precise move. Okay, if he castles, I will take, he takes, I take, he takes, and oh, there's knight f3. Aha, okay, no chance to sacrifice the queen. Castling, and there is also chance to play bishop f2, so I think white is winning here. Time trouble gambit. Yeah, mouse slip gambit. We have many names for that gambit. Okay, let's see. If I take here, he goes here. And then we do this. He might take here, and then rook takes here. Yeah. And if we trade, d2 is hanging. But can I do that? And get my king here somehow. That might work, but I'm not sure. Okay, this is a bit tricky. Still a bit tricky. King g2. Okay, I will take here now. And then king g2. If he takes here, bishop here, there are no f3 because I take. Oh, but that's not good, or is it? We can take here. King takes, check. Okay, some problems. Suddenly. Quite many problems, actually. Okay, should I keep the bishop? Maybe. But then he can take here, and then taking here. Yeah, that was the line, okay. Keeping the bishop, and this pawn keeps this file closed. He can take here and here, but then I think I can take it and put my knight. Which one? I don't know. Maybe this one to f3. And then there might be chance to put king on g2 and other, and then rook to g1. Oh, I'm time trouble again. Okay, here maybe to cover this one too. My plan was to put another knight, but this is time trouble. Gambit again. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's checkmate. He can sacrifice the queen. How this is possible? How this is possible? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's try to trade those queen. It's not working. But why? Why I saw this one and then I just played. This is not good chess. This is kind of hope chess. I'm hoping that my opponent doesn't see that plan. Okay, even that one. Okay, I lost this one. Too many threats. No chance to defend those all. Okay, he played very well. I didn't see those plans. Okay, this is working and everything is working now. Or maybe he's okay. Yeah. Game over. Oh, I can take this one actually. It defends the f2. So no time to resign yet, but I should play much quicker, of course. Maybe I should push that e7 to get some time to regroup forces. Now I can trade, I guess. Or maybe I can't. But no time to think. Bishop c5, too strong. I have only 3 pawns. Okay, and that one too. Oh no, oh no. No chance to defend that one. Okay. It went wrong, but where? I thought too long. At least that was one thing, and the other thing was that my opponent played very well. Okay. Bishop h5 is actually the best move according to the computer. But this was the line I was worried. What? I can sacrifice. Yeah. This works. Okay, I can take here. Okay, I couldn't calculate thus far. Of course, it's winning, and I can also play bishop f2. I should realize that this is much harder for black to create something here than what was happening in the game. But still, I'm better after bishop g4. By the way, I think I was planning to put this knight. Let's see, that might be the... Yeah. I don't know why I did it, because my plan was to play this way, and it seems to be the right plan. But today somehow... Okay, here I should change plans, because knight g4 is so strong. Yeah. Rook f8, e7, something like that. Yep. Oh, this is losing move. Queen d3 is still winning, but I thought that he can take here. Because of this pin, I can take back, but e7 might be something. Or there's even better option, rook e1. But he played very well here. Very, very well. Because I didn't really play too much. I mean, didn't play too many mistakes. Only slight mistakes. Okay, here, of course, this is blunder, but the position is already very critical. Should play something like this, or e7, to make to have some time to rearrange pieces. But for example, here king g2 might be the same works again, of course. Yeah, okay. I think it's time to stop for the day. It wasn't my day. It was clear after the first game because I lost that game in some terrible blunder, but okay, blunders happen and so on. Wasn't really my best day because I lost many games without good reason. I mean that there was that mouse leap and of course equal rook ending, which I lost. And okay, I won few games, but still. Okay, chess is hard. Chess takes, chess gives. But today it wasn't really so good stream for me, but thanks for watching anyway, and thanks for voting. And I will play, I will stream again on Monday if I'm not getting sick. I have a little bit running nose at the moment, but hopefully it's not a big deal. Let's see, but have a nice weekend and see you in the next week. Bye bye.